Hi there, Sue here from Maze with a little Christmas video for you about how to have a positive and successful Christmas. I remember that when my children were little, I used to find Christmas quite stressful and a bit overwhelming. And I used to, in my mind, think to myself about how much I'm looking forward to Boxing Day, which I felt was the best day of the year. So that led me to think about, what tips could we share for other parents about how to have a positive and successful Christmas? So I made a little video recently asking parents to send in their tips about what works for them and their Christmases. So many of you may have met the wonderful Helen, who's been part of the Maze team for a very long time, right from the beginning. And here in her video, she shares her top tips from her experience of how to have a successful Christmas.
Hi everybody, I'm Helen. I've got Adam, who's severely autistic with severe learning difficulties, and Pika, and he's non-verbal. And I'm just here to give you a few tips about Christmas, really. Adam was a shredder, so for birthdays and for Christmas, we stick our cards on the wall. As you can see behind me, so that he couldn't, when he was little, get hold of them and make confetti with them or eat them. We used to have a Christmas tree on the wall. You can buy them. You can get really lovely ones now from Amazon, because he used to take things apart and knock them over. Also, you can buy fairly reasonably priced Christmas wreaths that you can decorate yourself, so that the kids don't miss out on, if you have other children like I do, I've got 3 boys in total, didn't miss out on decorating the tree. Say we decorated a Christmas wreath. I mean, you can have more than one, but with my guys, I found, keep it simple, not too many decorations because it's very in your face. Just a warning, no presents under our tree. No, because they would be opened. Adam likes it. He was 6 before he wanted to open a present. It used to be heartbreaking, birthdays and Christmas, because he'd no interest in presents or cards. But now, bless him, since the age of 6, he now wants to open everybody's presents. So presents have to be sent to Father Christmas and stay with him until Christmas Eve. Keep it simple and do what's best for you. Whatever makes your family happy and comfortable. Do what's good for you, not what you think you should do or what other people's opinions. No. Just do what makes you comfy. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. Bye.
One of our other parent mentors, Janine, had some fantastic tips that she shared with one of our online groups recently. Here's Janine explaining what works for them and their family.
I've got children that are like polar opposites in terms of personalities and also in terms of their needs. I've got like a sensory seeker and one that is more introverted in how she kind of deals with things. So one wants loud, one wants quiet. So I kind of went a bit extreme, if I'm honest. We did actually do some work to our house, so we have different zones, because I just thought the clashing was quite a lot and I think it was impacting us. So we have like the party zone is downstairs. So if they're jumping up and down, the older one can't hear them. And then they have they're just separated. And I think it gives them that space. Also, like even at dinner times, we just let them eat separately, because one will often trigger the other. If it's not chewing, it's something more common as the other one has said. So we kind of navigate that. And in family relationships, I think I've been quite good at letting family know that it's not, and I guess maybe this is also a cultural thing, that the child isn't being rude or disrespectful, but this is how she may see the situation. So this is what she may need to help in that situation. She can't just sit down and not move like a doll. She needs to be active. So these are the activities I might bring to a relative's house so that she can be active and yet still take part without them thinking, oh, she's going into all our bits. She's got her travel kit. When we go out, she's got her sensory and her art kit tool bag, so she knows she can keep herself occupied. And that helps her being confident as well, that she can just bring it out and use it.
Sally, who is the chair of the North Tendring Parent Support Group, has 4 children, so she has a lot of experience about how to have a successful Christmas. And in her little video clip here, she shares some of what works for her and her family.
Hiya, I'm currently sitting in my car at the moment because it's the only quiet place I've got to do this video. I'm mum of 4 boys, all on the spectrum. What we do for Christmas to make things a little bit less stressful is I host Christmas, so I have my family over for Christmas, which makes it a little bit easier, and my family are very, very understanding when it comes to my boys too, so it does make things a bit easier. We don't go mad at Christmas. I always make sure the boys do a Christmas list, so everything that they get comes off the list, apart from probably the odd item of clothing, or some family members give money instead, so that's fine. So there's no big surprises there. No, we never ever go mad as well, so there's never like piles and piles of gifts, which can be quite overwhelming. We have a very relaxed Christmas. If the kids want to spend all day in their pyjamas, that's fine. It doesn't bother us, that's fine, as long as they're happy, that's okay. Christmas dinner, I do the traditional Christmas dinner, but again, it's never forced. If the kids don't want to come sit at the table and have dinner, that's fine. If they don't want to eat it, that's fine. I'll always have an alternative afterwards, usually turkey dinosaurs and potato waffles or something like that. But yeah, so we do very, very relaxed and just enjoy it. That's all you can do. We pick your battles, that's all I can say. It makes things a lot easier and less stressful. Hopefully, if you do have family round or you go to family, they understand, because that's a massive thing. I'm lucky my family understands. So yeah, that's my story. Thank you.
Many of you may have already met Terry, who's been part of the Maze team and the Coach to Parent Support team for a long time. And in this video, Terry shares the tips that work for her and her family.
My tip would be to make Christmas work for you and your family, however that may be. And if that means having pizza for Christmas dinner and that works for you and your family, that's absolutely fine. If that means moving Christmas Day to another day and that works for you, again, that's absolutely fine too. Limiting time, visiting friends and family, that's absolutely fine too. Sometimes that can be incredibly stressful for our children and young people. I think most importantly, if you're struggling and you need support this Christmas, please reach out. There's some fantastic organisations and services out there that can support you.
Some parents wanted to share their tips but didn't want to send a video, but they've sent me a message instead, so I thought I'd share some of those with you here. This message says, my daughter chooses all her presents and knows I've got everything she's asked for on her list before Christmas. Otherwise, she worries about it. She does the same with her birthday too. I also don't get her anything except sweets, as she doesn't like the surprise of something she hasn't asked for. Although if I see something I think she'll like, I'll ask her if she wants it too. Here's another tip. My child still believes in Father Christmas, so he just gets stocking little stuff, but under no circumstances is he allowed in her bedroom because it freaks her out. So her stocking is left either downstairs or in the hall. Here's another tip. Our Christmas is so laid back, it's pretty much like a normal day for us, with the exception of presents and a big roast dinner. We don't do anything special, no extra traditions or anything. We've sometimes even had our Christmas dinner on Boxing Day. Here's a little bit of a longer tip with a few elements to it. This parent writes, I used to feel the pressure to do a normal traditional Christmas for my boys, as that was what I knew through my own experience and from other people, yet they hated it and we had meltdowns constantly as I was making them do something that was completely alien to them. But now my traditional Christmas is not the norm, but so much happier. We have a relaxed morning, presents are brought down in stages and sometimes even last a few days so as not to overwhelm them. They eat whatever they like and their Christmas dinner consists of whatever they pick the week before. We still sit down together, me and my husband, with the traditional Christmas dinner and the boys either with pizza or pasta. Another thing that works for us is that they write a list of presents and I'll buy from that list. I don't add surprises that they will hate, and I've learnt this from previous years, having to spend my Christmas day on Amazon, ordering what they actually wanted and not what I thought that they needed. Some fantastic tips there that I wish I had had the benefit of years ago, and hopefully they will be useful to you too. I think the overall conclusion is, don't look too much at those social media posts and adverts on TV that show you what a perfect family Christmas should look like, because what's really important is that you have a Christmas that works for you, whatever that looks like. Embrace the differences and make Christmas an experience that's positive for all of you. So with that, I wish you all a really happy, positive family Christmas together, and I shall look forward to seeing you all in the new year.